the people who wronged me have trauma. I may not know their story, and I don't necessarily need to know their story to give them grace and to recognize that they made choices that weren't about me. Just because they chose to do things to me without my consent or do things to harm me doesn't mean they did it because of me. I was just available. I see patients every single day that I work that are drug addicted patients. They're drug addicted. They didn't necessarily choose to be drug addicted, but they made a choice some point in their lives that led them to where they are. What happened before that made them feel like they needed to self-medicate to be able to dissociate from their trauma because they could not deal with it. So becoming a perpetrator shows me that person needs to have power because they had none when they were growing up. That's what I think. So they're trying to fix something in themselves or feel something like someone who uses drugs to dissociate or to cope with or self-medicate their trauma. It doesn't absolve them of the choices that they made, but it helps me to tell a story. It helps me to see them as a human and not as an animal, not as someone who did this thing to me because of something that I did, where I had responsibility in their behavior, like my Scooby-Doo pajamas. It was never about me. It was about them. It was about them needing to fulfill some need or to be able to feel something because they don't feel anything, to feel control, to have power. There is something there that causes people to do these things, to perpetrate harm on other people. And it has nothing to do with the other person and has nothing to do with the victim, except that they are the one that has to deal with it for the rest of their life.